that one going, and we almost going, and we setting markers, and we setting trends, and we doing things.
Get that energy up, man.
You know what I'm saying? Got to get the energy up, man.
I'm for it, brother.
Hey, got to do it.
Got
to do it.
We ready?
We ready. We good.
We good?
We out here.
All right, man. Well, yo, beautiful people. This is Nadir.
This Kev.
Yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 100, and I'll leave it to you.
56, I
56?
believe. I believe so, man. I believe so. Yeah, it's a lot of the things in the books, man.
156 of them.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of audio art out there for your ear holes.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the thing is, you can listen to it every week.
Yeah.
And you go back and listen to the old ones too. It makes your
Absolutely,
coffee taste
man.
better.
It makes you better as a person, man.
Yeah,
You know
it does.
what I mean?
It does.
It improves your life.
Uplifts your spirits.
Yeah, it improves your health.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of good gems in there too, man.
Absolutely.
A lot of good gems. What's up, man?
Hey, man, chilling out. You know what I'm saying? Saturday morning vibes.
Yeah.
You know, best time of the week. Best time of the week.
It definitely is the best time.
Yeah.
Man. It definitely is. I'm entering this Mac world. I fought it as long as I could. Yeah, man. The Macintosh juices. You know the thing with it is I'm such a Mac snob though now. Like I'm an Apple snob. Like I get a green bubble. And before I even reply to it, I make it a point to tell them like I am on an elite iPhone and you're on a struggle droid. I need you to fix that because I don't know if I want to communicate with you.
Listen, man, you saw, man, you were letting me know that Sean had finally converted to Lupe-isms.
Yes.
And the first thing I said was like, that's great. But
however,
we need to get him off that weak droid that he's got going over there. Because even looking at a screenshot of a green bubble makes me sick. You know what I'm saying?
It hurts the group chats, man.
Yeah, listen. If I still communicate with you and you're using a green bubble, that means I really value your friendship.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because otherwise, nah. Don't hit me. Don't call. Matter of fact, you got to call my phone. Don't text me. Don't text me, bro.
Because I can't know where the conversation is going. Like it alters everything. Like I want to see the dots to know that you got it. You know, like
I mean, it just doesn't work the same. Like if I send you a link, the link looks all nasty.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can't play it in the message. And if we use any of like the emphasis or anything like that, it like becomes another message. It's just like, yo, this ain't right.
Yeah, man. Because I'm in a group chat with some of my other friends, and one of them has a droid, and no one will speak up, right? So on there, like you'll see someone liked a picture. Well, I don't know what picture they liked.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
it's just like liked an image.
Yeah, it's like liked an image. Like, what exactly does that mean?
And
like,
after a while, it's like, yo, why bother at this point? Don't like, you might as well just say, I like that. Don't bother liking, or you know what I really hate? I hate when it's like a wall of text and then somebody likes it. And then you get that wall of text the second time. It's like, yo, man, you are out of control. You are completely out of control.
It's one of those things, if you don't use an iPhone, you don't know what we're talking about. Until you use one is when you see the greatness of it.
Yeah.
But screw all that. Whatever. We got to talk about about last week, bro. And I haven't talked to you about this all this week.
Yeah.
So we played a game. Okay. We played 2K.
We did, man. It was good.
It was supposed to be a gentleman's competition.
It was, man.
The hell it was. Okay. The hell it was, Kev.
Hey, man.
Hey, you had to beat me like that, man. I'm honest with you, bro. I'm not gonna lie, okay? I started to call you and value our friendship. Like, it's like a brotherhood. I love this guy, man. He didn't have to beat me like that.
Hey.
Like, yo, hold on, man. No, let me talk, man. Because at one point, I was down damn near 40 points, and you were still shooting threes. I'm not going to lie, man. So then, nephew, Nadir and Malik walked by, and they're like, whoa. And they go to their room. I shot them a look of death, like, don't you say a word. And if Kevin goes over here, don't you mention it to him. So you can't come over until I get some get back. I gotta be honest with you, bro, because you might own my house. I don't know it yet. Like, even the little ones are looking like, Daddy, you lose it? Just go to bed, baby. Nothing's going on here. I'm just playing a game with Uncle Kevin. Hey,
listen, man, you asked for El Baba. I didn't want to do it. You know, I even offered. I was like, hey, listen, I can bring out, a lower ranked team. You was like, nah, I got something for all of that. Nah. We ain't worried about that Kevin Durant. We ain't worried about that Kyrie Irving. We ain't worried about none of that. I'm okay.
I'm gonna tell you the problem. The card that gave me the worst issues, and I'm having nightmares over this card, was that damn Jason Tatum, man.
Like, Tatum is issues, bro. As soon as you make a run, it's like, yo, all right, have I crossed the half court line? Shoot it.
Like, yo, Boogie Cousins is hitting threes. You're running plays.
Yeah.
It just didn't sit well with me, bro. I got the footage. I'm gonna put it up on the pod so you guys can see some of it. and you'll just see the score and all. Look, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I felt a little bad about it afterwards.
You didn't feel bad, Kev. There's no way you felt bad, bro.
I felt bad. No, it wasn't that night that I felt bad. Because honestly, I was trying to get out. I was like, when you hit me, I was actually just getting off and I was about to go eat dinner. And then you hit me. I was like, okay, I can run one real quick, no problem. Because Toy's like, oh, man, are you coming upstairs or what? You know,
I know how that is going.
But so I'm like, listen, just give me a second. I got to run one more game. You know what I'm saying? He finally invited me to play. I'm gonna play. So I'm like, okay, I'll be right back. So, you know what I'm saying? We played our game. It was actually a good game, man. You played well.
At first.
The whole way through, man. Like, listen, it got a little out of hand.
Yes.
That's my bad. Yeah. No, I apologize. I didn't mean to run it up. You know what I'm saying? At some point, though, I ain't gonna lie. At one point, I was just trying to see, like, can I break the you know what I'm saying, 3-number mark? Can I get into the hundreds? I did.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? I got to playing. So then afterwards, I sent you a message. I'm like, hey, good game. I'm about to go eat dinner. You know what I'm saying? Just in case you wanted to get your get back, I was just letting you know, like, hey,
there was no get back wanted. There was no more smoke wanted. I gotta be honest with you. It's like, no, there was no more.
I'm gonna tell you when I started feeling bad though. Like 2 days later, I logged back on. I was like, man, has man's been back on? No, he's not turned that Xbox on, period. I didn't see you online for the rest of the week. I was like, maybe I shouldn't have did that, man. I'd have broke the man's spirit.
No,
damn.
You didn't break my spirit. What it was I was online on message boards wondering, how do I get my MT and VC up? Because I feel like you're leading me astray, Kev. I got to be honest with you, bro. You're not leading me. You're not showing me the way to the ocean to let me drink the water, bro. You're giving me like little ponds.
No, I have.
Ponds,
I'm giving you the full key. But the thing is, like, it was like, yo, it was one of those things like, you may have had to kind of get on board right then and there because it changes up all the time. You might still be able to get it off. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna look into it for you. I'll try to help out.
I'm gonna dedicate time today. Actually,
you know, I mean, I was gonna tell you too. Like, man, if you want to spend a little coin, man, be my guest. But my thing is though, you busting boxes, bro. And they could be full of heartbreak. And if I lost $50 in heartbreak,
I'll be upset.
I'm not gonna play this game anymore. And 2K is getting a strong word letter.
Just like the pod last week, I told you I spent like $30 and tried to get some good cards. I got nothing out of it.
Yeah.
And then I used the Twitch Prime ones I got for free and
busted down something good.
That's when I got all my good stuff. So I'm thinking 2K is trolling, and they're saying you could buy it, but you're not gonna get anything off of this.
It's tough, man. It's tough to call. And like sometimes I'll be watching streamers. And like, matter of fact, I was watching Troy Dan before you got here. Man, this man he busted maybe 4 boxes. Got 4 pink diamond LeBrons. Got the Kawhi.
What?
I'm like, yo,
how?
Like, I'm convinced that 2K skews the pack odds for those streamers just to convince other people to buy them. But I've seen episodes of him actually busting packs, and I've seen him pull 8 boxes and get absolutely nothing. Get just doo-doo squat and have like the Kobe. He busted a bunch of boxes, got nothing, and just had to buy it straight out. So I've seen that happen too.
Okay.
But he was killing it with those LeBrons. I busted 3 of those LeBron boxes in 5 packs. Got nothing but Anderson Varejão's.
Wow.
Man, listen, heartbreak. Anderson Varejão's and Eric Bledsoe's. I've been sick, but I'm going to keep busting down those boxes.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see if I get that LeBron. But here's the other thing too.
Go ahead.
I stacks my MT. Like
So Kev, I don't know how you're getting it so quick. That's the thing. I can't get enough. Like, you
gotta work the market a little bit. I actually finished Dom, so that helped a lot too. But you got to work the market a little bit, man. Kind of figure out the card prices, learn how to snipe and all that stuff. Like it'll help you, but it's time consuming. Like, bro, I spend an hour a day not playing the game, but actually just building.
I love that aspect of it. That's the thing.
It's not fun.
It is because you try to. That's kind of like, to me, it kind of seems like RPG-ish where you got to like get your stats up. But my thing is to get a card. Like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. After you beat me the way you did, everybody was on the chopping block. Okay, Pink Diamond Magic was about to get sold.
I was gonna tell you should probably sell that card.
I am about to sell it.
Sell it.
Because I was thinking about selling that and then getting maybe the Pink Diamond LeBron or somebody like Pink Diamond KD.
That Pink Diamond LeBron is expensive.
It is, but maybe the Pink Diamond KD.
No, don't go for diamonds, man. Get that diamond Jason Tatum because you'll be able to sell that Magic.
Okay.
I think that you'll probably be able to get about 250 KMT for that. And for that Jason Tatum, I paid like 132. So you could actually get 2 players. You can bust that Magic out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Bust a brick and make it 2.
Right.
You know
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Go back to old school.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like I'm probably going to end up doing because, like I said, that was a beating. Like I haven't taken a beating like that in a while. And see, the thing about this though is like, for me, like just like
you thought I was joking though. When I said I was at Baba, I'm like, listen, you don't. I don't know if you want these problems. I'm telling you, I'm like, listen, this team is stacked. I offered. I'm like, yo, listen, I can bring out one of my lower ranked squads. You like, nah, I want the. I did.
My voice isn't like that, but don't do that. Don't do that. I don't have that much reflection on it, okay? I just asked for a humble game. I just played a game with my brother, and he beat me to death. And like I felt like the little boy on that meme where he was playing his little brother. He started crying because it was nothing I could do.
I thought you was gonna quit at halftime.
No, I'm not. I was
trying to 21 skunk it so that way we could just end it. But you came back out after halftime. I was like, all right, I guess he's here for more. And then you started going on a little run. At certain points, you would go on runs, and then like I just bust down a couple threes and. You know, but you asked for this, man. You asked for the El Baba. I did. I could have gave you a team that was comparable, and you know what I'm saying. I'm sure the game would have been a lot closer than it was, but I got a slaughter squad, and I was telling you that. I'm like, I got an absolute slaughter squad. And here's the worst part, man. My team has actually gotten better since then. I picked up Pink Diamond Magic.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How?
Hey, man, I got a lot of MT, so I ended up buying that card. I think I bought it for. I didn't get the one that you have. You got a 98 overall. I got a 97 overall. Mm-hmm. I got the one that came out at the beginning of the year. But stats are pretty comparable. It's got a diamond contract, so unlimited contracts and all that stuff.
See, that's what I need. I need that. I saw that where he had the unlimited contracts and all that.
Yeah, I mean that's something to look for when you're in the market. And then I also got Diamond Mello and I got Diamond LaMarcus Aldridge.
Okay.
So
wow.
Yeah, the team stacked out. So Boogie's gone.
Okay.
I'll probably pick up Amethyst, Kristaps, because when I bought Magic, I had a little over 100 KMT. I think I bought Magic on Thursday. And I had a little over 100 KMT. I spent about 92, 95-ish. So I was down, man. I had like maybe 5,000 MT. As of today, I'm at 106K again. So
no, that's like, how are you getting it up so high? Hey, pause. How are you, Jesus? How are you getting so much MT?
I works the market, man. I works the market, and since I be busting packs. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, like for cards that I don't need or don't want, like my duplicates, I just sell them. Mm-hmm. And so that allows you to run it back up. Like I got Diamond D Wade. I got a duplicate of that Diamond D Wade. I'm selling that card. Wow. I'll probably fetch, you know what I'm saying, 35, 40K for that. So it's not hard to build that back up once you start getting, you know what I'm saying, some quality picks there. But yeah, man, go through all those cards that you're not going to use. Like once you have a solid lineup, sell those other cards, man. Okay. You don't need that.
So I'm trying to keep some of the bums on my team just so I don't use a lot of contracts up. But you
can keep some of those bronzes, but man, a lot of those cards, sell them if you can. Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna go through and do that because your team, like. Once Kyrie came in and he was your backup point guard, I knew I had an issue. And at that point, I was only down by like 10. And then that's when it got really kind of... Kyrie came like, yo. It's like the pick and roll. First of all, you're doing pick and roll with him and Boogie Cousins. Boogie's popping out for the 3. Yeah. And then Porzingis comes in. It was just a bad game.
Yeah, I mean, also that strategy, because then like when I run that pick and roll, bro, like it's going to force you to make a decision. Okay. Are you going to clamp down on Kyrie going to the hole, which, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times he's going to finish and get the and one if you don't play it right. Uh-huh. If you do collapse, maybe I kick it back out to Boogie. That's why I keep sharpshooting bigs, because it's like, yo, those are easy points. Because listen, that Karl Anthony Towns card is absolute cheese. That's
another one. Yeah, that he killed me because Karl Anthony Towns has been on a tear since the All-Star break too, and I saw every bit of it in that game because he popped out. I was like, oh, whatever, it's Karl Anthony Towns, and he kept hitting. He kept hitting. And at that point, it got real physical. Like I said, the meme I sent you, like, whoa, that got escalated very quickly. Very quickly, because but it was a good fun game. Time. Yeah. It gave me the motivation I needed, and the reason why I didn't play, it had nothing to do with you. The reason why I didn't play was I was trying to figure out how to hang my TV, and I just figured out I couldn't.
Oh, you copped the new one?
I did. Okay. So I ended up figuring out that I couldn't do it, and I had the Geek Squad. I just paid the Geek Squad to come do it.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta concede, man.
Yeah, I didn't feel good about it. I didn't feel good. So the man cave's done. You know, wife gotta definitely come through, man. We gotta.
Oh man, yeah, but I mean. You know what, man? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. You asked for that.
I did.
You know what I'm saying? I did. You called, but I told you, Kev could just come play you. You was like, I want El Baba Yaga. I've been hearing about this El Baba Yaga for years. I'm like, you remember what happened last time? Yeah, I beat you the last time we played. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want no smoke. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, I don't remember that. I remember the night, but I don't remember us playing 2K. So that goes to let you know what kind of night that was. But since then, man. It's Dubs, but you ain't the only victim. Yeah, You've seen the messages I get. You've seen them. People be upset when Baba comes through, man.
It was the GG you sent me afterwards. I was like, the devil's a liar. This was not a good game. This was not. It was a good game for you, okay? Don't give me the gentleman's GG, bro.
No, I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think you put up 65 on me, man. That's pretty good. That was pretty good, man.
We're gonna move on because the feather in your cap is going. So that's what we've been playing. As far as start, like we always do, we've been playing. He's been playing 2K. I haven't played anything this week. a little bit of 2K.
I'm just glad to know that I'm not the one that ran you off. Cause
No.
I thought you might have sold the Xbox. No. Just be like, gaming ain't for me no more. I told my wife that. I was like, yo, listen, man, maybe I should have let up. Cause she asked after like how did it go. I was like,
oh, she did?
Yeah, I was like,
so she knows? Like,
yeah, sorry. I was like,
that's why she looked at me like that when I came in here.
Like, how
that's
you
what
doing?
she looked at. Like, I'm just doing the walk of shame in here. Like, that's word. That's how she, you know what?
No, cause she was like, you was wrong for that. I was like, how was I wrong?
I'm glad she felt that way. I'm glad she felt that way.
I was trying to figure out how I was wrong. I was like, man, I played my game. The shots was falling. I can't do nothing about that. She was like, you didn't have to do that. I'm like, my team is good. Like even when my bench came in, it was like starters.
No,
like,
the bench came in and there was a whole new lineup. And that's why I knew when Giannis was out there, I said, oh, he's been sandbagging. I didn't know this card even existed. And he's got him on here. Yeah, it was physical, man. I contemplated a little bit. I thought about is 2K really for me? And I'm not gonna lie, it is. It's just I just caught a bad one, man.
Yeah, you're good, man. It's the first time you had to see.
Don't encourage me, Kev. Don't give me encouragement. Don't give me encouragement. No. I don't want.
It was a good game. Like, don't let the score is not indicative of how that game actually went.
Yeah,
that was just like, I mean, if we're keeping it all the way real, I had a much better lineup. Yes, you had Magic out there. And I had to
Magic could do it, man. I really did. Magic was out there.
I knew he could. I knew Magic could.
Magic was out there like LeBron and them youngins, man. Like, what the hell? He's got everything out here, man. Like, there's everything out here. I thought I saw opal colors and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I just my team. You know what I mean? Yeah, it just was what it was, man. But it was a good game. It was a good game. That GG was that was authentic, man.
Yeah. You know okay. All right. I'll accept it at this point. I don't feel good about it, but it's cool. It definitely sparked a fire to me to keep playing.
Good.
So I'll be back, man. Just know I'll lick my wounds and be back.
There we go.
And be back. All right, man. So Nintendo Direct happened. So they came out. The Switch is coming with Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Wait, did they announce anything else? I thought this was a Pokemon Direct.
It was Pokemon Direct.
Okay.
So that was just that. They didn't announce anything. I'm sorry. It's called Pokemon Direct. I was wondering if this was going to be the game that you've been waiting for, and I figured I'd ask you because I didn't play the older Pokemon games. So I'll leave the floor to you.
It is looking like it, man. Like we're gonna from everything that I read, man. It sounds like we are going to finally get a true console RPG Pokemon game that everybody's been waiting for. So the Switch is alive. Okay. Well, once this game comes out, the Switch will be alive. Because I've been waiting for this for years, man, and I'm looking forward to it. You gotta catch them all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a sentiment in my heart. I know we always talk about how I hate cartoons. I love Pokemon.
Yeah, you love Pokemon.
Even as a grown man, I love Pokemon still. I don't know all I only know the original 151 that was in my wheelhouse when I was a child. Once they started introducing all those new, like once we got to like Moon and Sun or whatever those games were, I wasn't playing no more.
Yeah, they were trying to put rims on the truck at that point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
Yellow, Red, and Blue. Those are the only games I played. I don't think I played any of them past that because I don't know any of the new characters. But as long as Pikachu is in there, nice little Charizard might be in there. Mewtwo. I'm here. I'm here for it.
I remember that was Nadir's guy, Bulbasaur.
Yeah, Bulbasaur was cool, man. He was cool. Earth type. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what you're waiting for.
Absolutely, man. Okay, so it's going to be fantastic.
I can't. So the thing is, everyone got hyped about it because, like I said, I didn't play the older Pokemons. So what about the ones that came out? That was it, Pokemon, whatever ones that came out before this one. That just wasn't it.
The Pikachu Go and Let's Go Eevee or whatever. Yeah. From what I saw, nah, man. Even though they were based off of the maps from previously, from the old games or whatever. Okay. It seemed like the mechanics didn't like. It wasn't really focused on the battle of the Pokemon. It was more so like a Pokemon Go extension. Or I'm sorry, what was that? Yeah,
no, you're right. Pokemon Go. You're right.
Pokemon Go
for the phone, right?
Yeah. Okay. It was more so an extension of that. Like it was more about like doing the motions and catching the Pokemon.
That's when they had the Pokeball and they came with it.
Yeah. Like nah, that wasn't.
That was tough though.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure it was a lot of fun for the people that enjoyed it, but that wasn't for the classic Pokemon player. That wasn't the game we were looking for.
This is the game you're waiting for.
Sword and Shield. These are going to be the games that we have been waiting for all of our lives.
And it's two separate games, right?
Yeah, but I think it's going to be like how Red and Blue were, where it's the same game, maybe just a little bit of a different aesthetic. So, okay. Yeah, I never understood why they did that either. It was a cash grab, clearly, because I actually bought all three games.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, man. I was a kid.
And that's the thing. Now we're adults. We have the money to do it. So it's like
I'm not buying Sword and Shield. No, I'm buying one or the other.
Okay.
Because they were the exact same game, bro.
Really?
Yeah, it was like I had Pokemon Red. I got Pokemon Blue too as a kid, and then Pokemon Yellow came out, and it was like, okay, well, it's the exact same game, but Pikachu actually follows you. It's like, I got to have it. You know what I'm saying? He's not in the Pokeball. He'll be right behind me, walking behind me. I need it. So, I need it.
8-bit Sprite right behind me. I need it.
Right.
All right, man. So hopefully this one is what we've been waiting on. And once again, the abusive relationship that is the Nintendo Switch has pulled you in. Pause. Is going to pull me into. Pause. I have to get it. The Yoshi's game is about to come out. I'm about to buy that too.
There we go.
So the Switch is actually up and alive, man. Zabari, man. You might have been right.
Hey, I'm glad to hear it.
All right, man. So Xbox.
Yeah.
Their boss came out and said that Gears 5 is looking great.
Go
box. No, I don't. No. Here's the thing. Like, I don't believe him, okay? And the reason being is because, and we talked about this at length, I think Gears, unless they go completely into the lore, because I was talking to you about the books, and you didn't even know anything about them.
I didn't know they existed.
The lore in the books is so deep and layered that if they just follow that, or even a small glimpse of that, and put that in the game, they can milk that forever. Really? But they haven't. Yeah, man, it was a lot to it. Like the queen they talk about, they still kind of don't really know who she is. They showed her in the books. They kind of alludes that it might be Marcus's mom.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. So I felt like if they ever was to just dive into that,
the Queen of the Locusts.
The Queen of the Locusts.
So explain. Do they actually explain what the locusts are? Like, are they just like mutated humans? Were they?
No.
Wasn't like a Venom situation.
Kind of. It was kind of, and it was kind of like they were doing experiments on them. The story is so in the books, like, you know, and in the game, I should say, they never speak of Marcus's mom. I don't know if you realize that, but she kind of just went away. And you speak of his dad. His dad was a scientist or whatever, but his mom went away, and they never knew where she went.
I thought Dad was a soldier.
No, his dad was a scientist in the end of 3. No. Remember at the end of 3, they go find him, and they go to that big hotel, and the dad.
He got it rocking though, man. He had the Lancer and everything.
Dog,
man.
This is how I know you didn't follow Gears. That was the general. That wasn't his dad.
No, I could have swore that Marcus Phoenix's dad was out here getting it proper, man.
Remember? Okay, do you remember the end of 3 at all? No, I know you don't. Well, in the end of 3, remember you go. I mean, I don't know if you remember. You go to the top, and there's like a scientist. You're saving the scientist.
Yeah, I do remember.
That was Marcus's dad.
Okay,
that was Marcus. You talking about the one that get a crack in the old man with the gun?
Yeah, the old man that got a crack. I thought that was Marcus's dad.
No, heck no. That's just the guy that put him in jail. You didn't follow it. I know you didn't follow it. Because Dom ruined it for you. You hated Dom, and ever since that NPC Dom was on there, you didn't like him, man. So that was it. But no, so the story for Gears is actually very layered, but they don't dive into it. If they do that, then they can have a winner with Gears of War 5. If not, it'll be a lot of the same. And I'm not here for that, man. I'm just not, because even Gears 4 was pretty. It looked good. And I remember me and Jay, when we went to E3, we saw it, and it was pretty. It was in 4K. It looked real nice. They wheeled all the carts and whistles and everything. They even had the one dude that was on... what's my guy's name that was on 8 Mile? And he was like the guy that slept with Rabbit's girl. I forget it, the black dude that was the you know what I'm talking about?
Mekhi Phifer?
No, not Mekhi Phifer. That was his boy. Remember the guy that slept with Rabbit's girl?
Oh yeah, Mackie, Anthony Mackie.
Okay, that dude. He was there. I got to meet him and talk to him.
Was he Coltrane?
No, he wasn't Coltrane.
Was Coltrane there?
No, he wasn't.
Coltrane was a legend, bro. Coltrane, my favorite.
He wasn't.
I know that he was a little stereotypical.
He was, and that's the problem I had with him.
Woo! Yeah, man.
That's the problem I had with
Coltrane.
When they brung in Ice-T, I knew we was in trouble because what the hell is Ice-T doing here, man? Ice-T, you don't really play no Gears. Although I'll take it back, he does really play. They give him he got a new Lancer and everything. The thing with Gears, man, they just never really tugged on those tea leaves and kept it rocking, man. And that was my problem with Gears. It never got anything going. It was all over the place. And once Cliffy left,
I never cared about the story in Gears, to be honest with you, man.
See, I did. And I did. I cared about the story.
I mean, listen, I can respect it. I
did. So if they do that, I will say, just answer the question. If they do that, I think it will be a decent game. I just don't know if everyone cares.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people care that much.
Yeah.
And that's what I wonder about with Microsoft is even like in just, you know, the 180 in this and Sony, in that their IPs, their first party titles are just so strong. Even if it's games that you really not think you're going to play. Like, I'm never going to play God of War, but I acknowledge the fact that it's a great game. I can look at it and say, like, this is probably fun. The people that really love God of War, they've played it and gave it the thumbs up. The zombie game that's coming out, the Shinobi game that's going under the radar that we didn't even talked about really, that's coming out. People are really excited about that.
Yeah.
Microsoft has to try to find a way to do that if that's still what their avenue. We'll get later in the pod, which I think is their avenue they're going.
Listen, I don't care as long as the Horde mode is dope and long as the online is pretty
Horde
fire.
mode was so fun on Gears 2.
Yeah, Horde was that.
That was that
stuff,
thing, man.
Yeah.
I woke up.
Did you ever beat it?
Yes.
Yeah,
I did
okay.
beat it. Yeah, I did.
There's nothing better like when you got a good crew.
Yeah.
Like, I was back in the days, man, playing with the cousins.
Yeah,
man. All finishing out the horde, man. Oh man, beautiful.
Horde mode was fun because you literally got the sweats because you had to. Did you guys hunker down?
Oh yeah.
Okay, was it upstairs? Did you went upstairs and hunker down?
Are you talking about the one where like it was that cave or whatever?
No,
like,
this one wasn't like a city.
I think when we beat it, it was like this cave or whatever, and then like down below there was an arena. Do you remember the level I'm talking about? It was one of the horde modes, man, and that one was dope. But yeah, like we would hunker down in the cave, man. There was like an entrance around, like there was a cave part in the back where you could kind of like circle around or whatever.
Okay.
So what we did was we would lock that. You know what I'm saying? We put the shields up, lock that, hide behind the shields, so nobody coming in behind us. Or
what
whatever.
about the horsey dudes? When horsey dudes would come in, they would kick them shields down.
We would just back up, man. So make sure you kill them first or whatever.
Okay.
And a lot of times what we would do is we put nades behind the shields, so that way when they came through, they kicked the shield down or whatever. Boom, they catch the nade.
I think we did that too.
Yeah,
I think we did that too. But yeah, it was nothing worse than like you had to go get ammo. And you see somebody running across the grassy knoll going to get ammo, and you're hunkered down. You're like, yeah, he's gonna die. Like, we just gotta let him go. We got. He's not gonna make it back.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. In new games, I was a hero, bro. I get it done.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you went down, man. I come out there. I come get you.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Listen, they don't call me Rambo for nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? that name is it's fitting, bro. I'm out here blasting with one hand, picking you up with the other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
See, Gears got to be able to recapture that because it's like these memories we're talking about here. They have to be able to recapture that feeling and put that back in the game. Something new, just create something new. I don't know, but that was the golden times of Gears. If they can't get that back, then Gears 5, ain't nobody gonna care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, yeah, those were some good times, man.
They
Microsoft,
were.
you let me down.
They did.
You let me down. Like, yeah. Listen, ever since Gears 3 wasn't great.
Mm-hmm.
It was acceptable, but it wasn't great. But then when they did that Extinction or whatever, what was that game? Evolution, something. That Gears game that was not numbered.
What was it called?
Awful.
The one with not Dom. It was Baird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget what it was. Insertion. I forget what it was. It was trash,
something like that.
Man.
That was absolutely terrible. And then Gears 4 was very forgettable.
Yeah.
So Gears 5, man, listen, y'all got a lot of ground to make up. Honestly, I feel like scrap it. Scrap the whole old story, man. Start fresh.
Start fresh.
Start a new lore. Let's go back like it's Gears 1 and just start fresh. Start a new story. Make it something else.
Yeah.
Follow the mechanics that were in Gears 2 that made it successful. Start a new story.
Yeah.
Because I never want to see Dom again.
Well, you might see. Well, here's the thing with that, though, because Gears...
Dom got killed, so no.
Dom got killed. But what they could do is go to Gears before Insertion Day happened, where the Locust first came up, and I forget it was called Incursion Day or something like that. They can go before that, see why Marcus even went to jail. All that stuff. Just tell that story.
No, man. No, just new characters, new everything, man. Keep Coltrane. Keep Coltrane. Matter of fact, make the game around Coltrane. Make it about Coltrane.
That would be dope. Yeah. Because he was a football player.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah.
They could do that. All right, man. So speaking of Xbox, what I was getting into, though. So rumors are saying right now that Xbox is trying to bring their Game Pass to the PlayStation.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Where do I start with this?
It's over.
It would be a good thing for Microsoft to go software.
Yeah.
You know, just strictly, even if they do a console and still have a console, although I don't know how they can exist in that space and have a console and put Game Pass on the PlayStation and the Switch, because we know it's coming to the Switch, and putting it onto the PlayStation, that kind of like cannibalizing itself. So I don't know if that can exist. What do you think?
I mean, I think that they do well to go ahead and just get out of the hardware business altogether, man. Like, matter of fact, just dissolve, just go away completely.
Stop.
You know
They can't. Too much money.
If you have any good IPs, the only thing I might like to keep maybe the controller. I like PlayStation's controller, but I like Xbox controller too. So keep that around, maybe.
No, they're definitely not gonna listen to you, Kev. They're not gonna dissolve.
Outside of that, man, just forfeit.
Just forfeit? Nah. There's no reason to forfeit. There's no reason. You got two consoles coming out.
It's better for us to have two consoles.
Absolutely.
We need competition. Keep them honest.
Absolutely. Because you got to know, if we're sitting here having this banter back and forth like me and you always do, the heads over at Microsoft are definitely feeling that. Like, yo, we can't be out here getting laughed at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be out here just
every week Kevin's giving us fire.
Yeah, we watched the podcast last week, and this guy Kevin over here, like, we gotta prove him wrong and help me here. Because the minute they do, and I get to come in here every week and talk my ish, I'm gonna tell you.
Oh man, I can't wait to see that strut. Man, go come in here, chin up, man, chin up, chest out, but we're looking like Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. For sure. So, yeah, I got to think that they're not going to just let it go in a way. But as far as them going to the PlayStation, I wonder if that's a way of them conceding, though.
You know what? I do kind of wonder what the end game is with if they end up putting Game Pass on PlayStation. First of all, I don't know that PlayStation's going to allow this. They might be like,
PlayStation's been pretty hunkered in the sand, like they're not playing with everybody.
Even though I feel like it would be a good thing for them to do, because it's like, well, listen, then that means that you are actually going to end up getting a portion of Xbox revenue.
True.
And you know, hey, PlayStation, you keep on doing your thing. So I don't really see where it's a bad thing, except for it kind of kills their PlayStation Now service. But if PlayStation Now already sucks and nobody buys it, then you know what I'm saying. Maybe that's the best move.
That is the thing right now that's keeping Microsoft afloat is Game Pass. It's been a hit.
Really?
Yes, bro. Like the numbers are crazy. Like
really?
Basically, everyone that has an Xbox, they're at least trying out Game Pass. Like Crackdown was one of the for Xbox owners, because it's only on Xbox, of course. It was like 78% buy-in. Like that was so 78% of the people that are on Xbox Live were at least played an hour of Crackdown.
Okay,
that's pretty big.
That's not bad.
I don't know if IP wise or creating anything new or doing anything like that, but the actual Game Pass, that has been a hit for them.
Okay. Well, hey man, listen, I would have never known.
Yeah,
I tried Game Pass too, and it was okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't like the fact that I have to install the game still. And if they can ever get that fixed up to where it plays like how Sega Channel back in the day used to play. Oh, I'm showing my age. But they can get it to play like that where it's like I just fire it up and go.
Yeah.
Then I think that's a real winner. But the fact that I have to wait, like it's like, oh man, this game looks interesting. I want to play this. Mm-hmm. Wait 4 hours.
Yeah, you do got to wait for that download. Them downloads. But their servers are not bad. They've been doing a lot better with that, which is weird. They always promoted the cloud. The cloud was always the thing. That was going to be the big key. And that was the thing with them getting, the handhelds and everyone's like your phone. Remember they had the video they showed the phone and the tablets and you could play your Xbox games on there. I believe that's going to be, if you could play Game Pass on the Switch, which is it's not going to be downloading the game. It's going to be playing it remotely. Mm-hmm. So if they can figure that out and get that into people's hands, I think it'd be good for them. But
hey, listen, man, that I would give an Xbox a W for that. That would be a win.
Yeah. So yeah, I think just give up the console thing. Just get your games out there, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what? Even that's hard to say though, because it's like the Xbox One X is a nice machine.
It is.
Like it's a very nice machine. It's pricey, but it's a nice machine. So I don't know that I want them to get out of the console business, but I just want you to figure it out, Xbox.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. But they're like
when
Google.
You do good, it's good for all of us.
Yeah, they're like Google right now. They got their irons in so many fires right now.
Yeah.
You just focus on one, man. Get some Adderall, bro. All right, man. So Division 2 beta came out this weekend. Have you played yet?
I did play.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we talked before, and I mentioned it. Yeah. So yeah, you did tell me you played. You said it feels like a DLC.
Yeah.
What's going on?
So far, I mean, it's fun. Like, if you like Division, you're gonna like Division 2, because I do like when publishers put out a game and they don't try to change too much. It's like, listen, you guys were getting it right come the end of Division 1. Like, once you guys got to, what was it, like Season 3 or whatever, it was really fun. It was
Which
really
was
good.
key.
Yeah. And I mean, because at first it started off slow, and then they finally picked up, got it together. And it really feels like Division 2 picks up where that left off.
Okay.
But yeah, it does just kind of feel like a DLC.
Feels like a DLC?
Yeah, I mean, everything feels the same. Like the enemies all look the same.
Okay.
The premise of the missions are all the same. Like it wasn't, they didn't really add much to it, which, can be a good thing. I mean, adding too much can leave room for failure.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Maybe the official release will be a little different, but.
Okay. Because Division 1 ended very well. Like they had the world events and they had just basically a plot line out what they wanted you to do every week, something to do. Yeah. So keep the people playing their game. So this one picks up where that one left off. From what I've seen, the thing that I found missing on it is the story. Because even though me and you played Division 1 at the end, we played a lot of it, and getting the gear sets, that was fun, and chasing it, and we had randoms come into our games and stuff like that. I never knew what the hell we were playing. I never knew what the goal was. I remember the dark zones. I didn't understand why it was a dark zone, who created the dark zone, who decided that block was going to be a dark zone. Like, it wasn't really explained very well. Even the gear set situation wasn't really explained that well.
Yeah, no, that was tough. I remember, like, when I broke it down to you, like, okay, no, I finally figured out how this works. This is what you need to do. It's like, it's a whole different game. Like,
exactly.
Now I understand what all this equipment is for.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of like with Destiny, too. That was my gripe with that one. I kind of figured out. I haven't played Destiny in almost a month and a half.
Wow, man.
Yeah, and they got season 2, The Drifters, coming out, which their Vidoc came out. It was actually pretty interesting.
Okay, so you'll be back soon.
I might check it out again. I don't know. I'm getting burnt out. In 2K, like I said, I've only got one folder in my brain for MMO, and 2K is kind of like an MMO for me right now. And you beating me doesn't help none either. So,
hey man, finish out that Dom, man. You'll be good.
I gotta finish that out. But Division, I'm here for it. I'm gonna check it out this weekend, check the beta out, and see what it's about, man.
There you go.
All right, so Red Dead Online gets a huge update.
Yeah.
All right, so the note that I got from it was from Kotaku, and they said one thing was griefing. People were having a big problem with griefing. But the note I had on here that they wrote was players with consistently aggressive behavior are now being marked in red on the world map and mini map, while peaceful players only show when very close proximity. Those are the consistently aggressive can now rack up considerable bounties and trigger NPC bounty hunters to appear and come get them. So that's been the biggest thing with it. I guess people are saying that it's not much to do so far. Yeah. And basically it's just been the online. They opened it up and they're just toying around with ideas.
They added missions.
I don't know.
I saw a commercial for it. I was like, "Oh wow, man! Like
really?
they're really trying to push people back to online." I guess it really fell off bad.
Okay.
So they're really. Cause I mean, I haven't touched Red Dead in a while, man.
Well, until they get the online together.
Probably not in 2019 yet.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I've played it again.
Well, until they get the online figured out, you have no reason to because you finished the story.
Yeah, and I mean, I tried to go back and start playing the story again, and it just didn't have the same luster. Didn't have the same flair. Yeah. Trying to play it a second time.
Plus, when Red Dead came out, there was nobody who wanted that smoke, so it was like all you could do was play that. And now since then, there's been a lot of other things. 2K's picked up a lot of steam. Yeah. Which I got no way to keep talking about it. That damn 2K, man,
it's good.
Man. They figured it out, man.
I've been telling you for years, listen, this 2K, it is an addiction, man. It is good. It is so much fun.
Yeah, I didn't see the light until I did, and I was like, wow, this is pretty daggone fun.
My team makes the world of difference, though. To me.
Absolutely.
And you know what the thing is? A lot of people don't play my team, and I don't understand it. Like most people who play like the park and all that stuff, and I'm like, I mean, the my player or my career or whatever, it's cool or whatever, it's fun, but it gets old pretty fast. But my team is constantly evolving.
The thing I love about it though is how they all are intertwined. Yeah. Even if you play my player, that VC transfers over to my team if you want to. Yep. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I'm going to try to do.
VC is not a good thing though. Like I low key kind of hate that system, the way that goes, because like I mean,
the VC is to keep you from being able to just be OP. That's pretty much what that is. They could do that
differently, though. No, the VC it's a cash grab because I mean they don't care about you being OP if you're willing to spend the money.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. You're right. Yeah.
So it's really just an incentive to get you to spend money. Like boxes, boxes are just like that. Like that is a nasty business, man.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah, like it's
microtransactions,
bro. It's microtransactions, but at least in most games, microtransactions are like, hey, listen, I can buy this. I can buy this, and I know exactly what I'm buying. Like, I spend this money, and I'm getting exactly what I paid for.
Right. But this is gambling.
Yeah, this is gambling. This is legit. This is slots. This is literally slot machines.
It is.
And I don't like that about the game or whatever. But I do like the fact that, hey, man, you don't have to spend a dime. I don't spend a dime. And...
Yet.
No. Like anybody picking up, busting out boxes. I ain't spent a dime. Know that. But and don't ask me how. But
YouTube link, right?
Nope. Hard work and dedication. That's how I did it. But I do like the fact that it's like, yo, you don't have to spend money to get good at the game or whatever, or like to get your my team up. You just got to be creative, crafty. Like I said, snipe the market, learn how to work things and all that. So,
but the fact they keep adding stuff into it is what makes it dope. My Twitter feed used to be like just Kinja deals. Get on there with finding a pot, steel cast iron pot. Like I cook anything, and I'm like, oh, deal. Now it's like I look through those Kinja deals and I see 2K my team on there, and that feed comes up, and I look for those locker codes and I screenshot them and wait till I get home. Yeah. Or I see what else has been added to the pot. When they add like Jason Williams and they had a Ray Allen that's getting added. I'm like, yo,
Pink Diamond Braun.
Trying to get that. But yeah, that's what adds fun to it. But to piggyback on that about Red Dead, those microtransactions are what people are having issues with in Red Dead Online. So they're saying the microtransactions are getting involved into it. They're about to implement those. And then also the griefing, which I have really no idea what that is. I guess when you die, you could parlay it into something and come back. I saw a dude on a horse. It was a girl. She was getting some milkweed and she was, doing her thing. And then a dude just came on the horse and just sniped him, killed her on the horse, kept moving.
Wow.
So, and I guess all the progression that she had did beforehand kind of went to the wayside because she died.
I don't know why they didn't take more cue from like Grand Theft, because Grand Theft Online was great. And like, I mean, you were going to have people in lobbies that were just out there just trying to, get into gunfights or whatever, but it didn't really make a big difference.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they haven't quite got there yet with Red Dead.
Rockstar figured it out.
They'll figure it out, though. Yeah, it'll get good. If they added missions, to this Red Dead Online, I'll check it out. Because that's all it was really missing was like that's why I felt like there was nothing to do.
Yeah.
It's just because there weren't really any missions.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't really anything to kind of build up to.
That's a dangerous thing. Only that when you put the missions in the game, kind of like Destiny, because it reminds me of that. When you have missions, it basically you see other people in the world that are involved in it, but you have missions and you can go do them, and it will coincidentally make you run into people and create other things that happen. Right. Reading what they were saying though is like if you're an overly aggressive player, it's kind of like it penalizes you a little bit. When you're being a peaceful player, it's kind of like it's better for you.
I mean, that is better because it's like, if I'm already out here, like if I'm being a peaceful player and I'm just minding my own business, to keep getting killed over and over and over and having to restart whatever it was I'm doing, that'll make me not want to play the game at all.
It will, but that's why I think you get into a issue, just like what they did with Destiny. They try to create too much of a happy environment for everybody to be there. And I think games like Red Dead, when you're putting an online system into it and you're having like your end game is to basically get people to keep progressing in the game and keep playing your game, you're going to have your hardcore players that play and you're going to have your casuals. When you have your casuals, kill them. I mean, like, seriously, like, it's like you're not really there to have fun, really. Like, you're there to have fun, but the hardcore, you got to figure out why he was able to kill you or why they can get that specialty gun or whatever.
But I mean, it's like, if you've been playing this game for, 10,000 hours and I put in 20, you're like, I mean, your player is going to be way overpowered.
Absolutely.
So killing him is going to be difficult.
Well, not really kill him. Like even, I don't know, like maybe being like an appearance thing. 'Cause I remember there was nothing different. I'm gonna go back to Destiny 1. Is like when you went to the social space and you saw certain players had certain armor sets or certain guns, and they would walk through and literally they'd be like celebrities because you would be like, yo, how did they get those things? How did they do it? And then you start doing your own research on it. And like I said, when the game is just going to consume you, so it makes you want to do it.
Now, see, Grand Theft Auto got that right because it was like, for the super aggressive players or for the people who just were in lobbies trolling, they started putting them in troll lobbies. So it's like, oh, you want to troll? Well, we'll just throw you in a group with a whole bunch of other trolls.
Now, was that based by them or was it?
Yeah, it was based by your actions.
Okay,
so
cool.
it's like at first it was like, okay, you might get a bounty for being a bad player or whatever. Yeah. And so if somebody else kills you, they'll get some money for doing it. Okay. If that's your play style, you just kept on playing that way. Eventually they're just like, we'll just put you in lobbies that only people who play like
as long as they're dictating it. Because sometimes I watch on Fortnite, I watch Nadir and Malik play, and they'll get killed by somebody or they'll kill somebody and they'll get like negative feedback. And they'll get it only because the guy who they killed
salty.
Just salty.
Yeah, no. It never went on feedback. It was always because I mean, keep in mind in Grand Theft Auto there was never like sometimes there were points and missions like if you steal something like somebody could steal it from you or whatever. So if they kill you, cool. But if you're just minding your business and people are just killing you over and over again, like nah, they know it's like, yo, listen, you have no incentive to kill that person or to keep doing this. Okay. So
trolling.
Yeah, we're gonna put you in a bad lobby.
Okay.
Well, not even a bad lobby. It's just like we're gonna put you with some people that like to do what you do. So it'd be a little bit more fun.
Yeah. Okay, I get. I mean, that's actually a very good thing to do. And Rockstar did it before, so I'm sure they'll do it again.
Yeah, I'm sure that's coming.
All right, speaking of add-ons on games, man, our boy, friend of the podcast, Spice Adams, Cream Biggums is his alternate ego. Yeah. Cream Biggums has been added to NBA Live 2019, and Jadakiss as well. Yeah. Which I don't understand how Jadakiss keeps finding his way on there. I saw him dapping up Damian Lillard the other day.
Listen, the only thing video game about him is that hairline.
Yo, he gotta cut it. He gotta cut it. Seeing him with hair is like the thing about his barber can't figure it out. Yeah, you just can't figure it out.
I'm sure he went and he saw the man's, but he had V1, man. They on like V4 now. You know what I'm saying? It's time to upgrade. Yeah. But I thought that was kind of cool. Like I missed that in video games. Like you remember that back in the day? It's like Bill Clinton being in NBA Jam and all that kind of stuff.
On one, I think.
Yeah, it's like man, I like seeing that kind of stuff.
Bill Clinton on NBA Jams. That was dope.
Yeah. Bring that back. You know what I'm saying? So live keeping the spirit alive. Live is like $6 right now. I be thinking about picking it up, but it's like, I remember buying it last time too. And I never played it. Like I played it for maybe like a week or two and I was like, oh, okay, I'm done with this. Yeah. And I kept on going about my life. So I'll probably skip it again. But yeah, it is like, if you want to pick it up, it's like $5 or $6.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I wonder if they have anything like my team on there.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'll never know. So I'm not paying the $6, and nor am I going to get in there.
Maybe we pay the $6, and you know what I'm saying? That'll put us a little bit on even turf.
No, so here we go.
I'm just throwing out suggestions.
No, Kev, we're not going to do that again. This is not going to be the Kev slander podcast.
It's not slander, man.
No,
it's not slander. I'm saying
slander.
that puts us at the same start time. Like I just gotta, man, 2K. I just got a head start on you, man. That's all that is. I just got a head start.
It's okay.
I'm the guy that put in the 10,000 hours. Yeah. Maybe they need to put me in troll lobbies.
Yeah, absolutely. For the way I lost, they definitely should. I'm for it, man. Put him in the troll lobby. There's no way you beat him like this. Put him in the troll lobby. He still shot threes? Yeah.
Usually this make you start missing them.
Yeah, no. It was nothing being missed. Everything that was going on. I was trying to contest him, but it wasn't there. No. Anywho, that's it for gaming news.
Yeah. Hey, man, that was a good long time.
Absolutely, that was. All right, man, so the Eagles. My team, they have decided not to franchise Nick Foles and let him go as a free agent. So first of all,
they stick with your narrative. That's the first question.
I'm going to stick with my narrative.
Okay,
it's blessings. Okay, blessings. They blessed him. They said, you know what? You won us a Super Bowl. We owe it to you to let you go and find a team that you want to play for. Blessings.
Okay.
Then after I thought about it, I was like, no, this is not blessings. They tried to trade him. They were trying to trade him to any other team that would take him. The market wasn't there. And they said, you know what? We're not going to pay you $27 million for a year. Right. You go ahead and you go and you find you a better offer. That's what they did. Yeah. But and I saw everyone on there, the owner.
When I told you that, you was like, no.
I didn't. I feel this got along, Kev. I'm sick of you being the voice. I'm sick of you being like the logical one in all this, bro. For once, I would like to be the logical one. Instead, I always lead with my heart and you say no. I mean, it was literally like the second message. No, dear. They didn't do it. It wasn't there for them.
It was the first message. I was like, I mean, that's nice, but honestly, all that translated to was like trade market was soft.
Yeah,
we'll take the good PR instead.
Yeah, absolutely, good PR. And people like who are fans, we definitely lead with our hearts. So we feel like, they did the right thing.
No,
but no. As I started thinking about it, you're right.
No, once I put the fan spin on, I was like, listen, as a fan of the Eagles. If they could have got something great for this man and they let him walk for nothing, you would be very upset with this franchise. Absolutely. You was like, you know what you mean? we need a running back. We can use a good receiver. What were they doing?
What are they doing? I got upset. And that's when I got mad. That's what you could tell me a text. I'm sitting texting back like, the hell were they doing? Right. Trade Nick Foley and Dynamite, man. Get somebody for him. Get a lineman.
I was like, man, you willing to let your team go down so Nick Foles will be happy? Like, absolutely not.
No, it wasn't anything they were doing to make it right for him and because he won a Super Bowl. No. But I do see they're re-upping. They just signed Brandon Graham again, re-signed him for 4 years, stretched his contract out, and they just signed Jason Kelsey, the man that did the with the shaman hat last year for the Super Bowl thing. They re-signed him to a 1 year deal. So
good for him.
Must have been his last leg. But no, it wasn't anything. And we're going to start seeing it a lot with teams. They're going to start getting a lot of their players, restructure them to try to make runs, man, because the NFL's wide. The Patriots can't keep winning, Kev. Yeah, they can't. I mean, we know Tom Brady's the GOAT.
They can.
Bill, yeah, they can. You're right, Bill. How old is Tom Brady now, bro?
40 or 41.
41?
Yeah,
I'm 40. There's no way I can get out there and play. I mean, like I get it. He's a professional. He does
pliability, man.
Man, look,
that's what they'll tell you. Pliability.
Yeah. and Belichick, man, he's the GOAT, man. They're just
man. You know what I'm saying? The blessings they come from the top down.
Okay.
So Robert Kraft,
yes,
the OG,
yes.
You know what I'm saying? He's the reason for all of this.
Why the hell did Robert Kraft not use a disguise, bro? Like he used his protocol. He has no mans in them. Like seriously, there's no mans in them on there. He went to the massage parlor the first day.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you what, man.
Go ahead.
This wasn't his first time.
No, no.
So I mean, he thought it was. You know what I'm saying? This was just Tuesday, bro. It wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing major.
Yo, he was in the car like, yo, before we get on the plane, go bust a right real quick.
I know the spot.
I know the spot. I go take care of something real quick. Yeah. My man was in a 2015 blue Bentley. Yeah. Okay. Went to the front door. You supposed to park like a block away, Crafty.
Nah, man. Nah.
Park a block away, put the mask on, and then walk, get your hands in your pockets.
Nah. I mean,
but they got him on video, man. It's like they try to get. But here's the thing that's crazy about it though is like he went back the second day, right? Mm-hmm. That means that first visit must have been fire. Wow. They went back the second day. It was.
Lord.
And he was in a white Bentley this time. So he went in a blue Bentley. That's swag.
That's swag,
man. That's swag.
He's living life, man.
And they got him. They got him. But it's like misdemeanor charges. Here's the thing. I know that he was like really on some gully stuff. When he pleaded guilty, he's not going to fight this. He's going to take it. The PR.
You know what? The thing is, like, as I heard more about the story, it's like, okay, he had to go ahead and plead guilty to that because, man, he didn't want, like, hopefully, I hope that he is not involved in all the rest of what they're alleging is going on. Because, I mean, he wasn't really in trouble for the, you know what I'm saying, for the actions. It was the things that business, you know what I'm saying, had going on internally. And as long as he had no part in that, you know what I'm saying, that was just a guy that, hey, man, he heard about some things that, that you know what I'm saying, you could procure at this location.
Yeah.
And, you know, hey.
Here's the thing, though. It seems like a lot of times when they catch people on these scandals, that's not really the focus of what they were looking for.
No.
They were trying to shut down, you know, potentially human trafficking and that aspect.
Which is serious.
Which is serious. Absolutely right. There's nothing to laugh about. I'm not joking about that at all. But when they start seeing the number of high profile people that were coming into this establishment, that kind of just was like, well, added icing to the cake.
But my thing is, too, is it probably was just more like, you know what I'm saying, word of mouth. Like, hey, yo, listen, if you're ever in this area,
absolutely,
you can get things from this place.
Yes.
You know what I'm
saying?
So
much so that you go back the next day. Yeah. Less than 24 hours later, you're going back. Before... It's like they were before the championship of your profession, the thing that you owned. You decided to bust a right instead of busting the left.
Hey man,
you went back.
Hey man,
listen.
Hey,
listen.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man. Like I mean, he's doing exactly what billionaires should be doing. You know what I mean? To this, like I don't know if you when next time you
he went cheap. He went cheap, and that might be
he gave him $100.
I mean, for a billionaire,
what tip? That's how they say billionaires, bro.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's how listen, there is a place, well, next time you come over, I want you to check this out. There's a wellness center right on the corner of my development, at the end of development, right in front of the school.
Oh, wow.
This place has, they say they give massages, you know, it's a wellness center. I've come home some nights at 7, 8 o'clock, and the wellness center still has the open sign out there. There's cars always there.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I asked the wife, I'd gone just for research and see what they're doing in there, and she said, absolutely not. You're not going to go down there. Okay? Yeah. And I'm just, you know, I folded my arms and walked to the room. So
listen, how late are they open? If they're open
I don't know.
Past 10 p.m., things are happening.
Crafty need to come out here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, I mean, they need to get hell up off the block. What need to happen?
They just shut one down the street, too. But anyways, I'm thinking about calling on this one. But anyways, Crafty. He Kraft, man. He's doing his, like, whatever. He got a misdemeanor. You know, the embarrassment that he got from potential embarrassment was,
seems like embarrassed.
He's not embarrassed at all.
He's like,
I mean, what do you want from me, bro? Like, listen.
I'm a widowed man.
Yeah, exactly. He can always play that card, too.
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
You know,
I'm lonely.
You know what he could do? He could blame it on his girlfriend. Because suppose he has not a younger girlfriend. And he could just blame it on her. Like, you weren't, you know, you were busy.
Man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I needed comfort.
Hey, listen.
You know?
Listen.
He was on there for 12 minutes. Free guy.
Wow.
Yeah. 12 minutes.
Man, efficiency. Efficiency.
I like that.
Man, you were lying when you said they had to get the jet gassed up, man. Whoo, man, he's in and out. Bruh, I think that if he would have auto started his car, it wouldn't even cut off yet.
Right, he had to warm that boy up. He probably got out the whip, started it up to warm it up. Like, I'm not gonna be here long. Okay?
Right, just, in and out,
bro. You just play two Chainz songs and I'll be out of here. Okay.
Wow. Man, that's efficiency. I mean, you gotta think, man. You know what I'm saying? At least a minute or two was spent on, you know what I'm saying, getting the financial transaction completed.
Well, that was already established beforehand.
I mean, you got to pull your wallet out. You got to take the money. You got to hand it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's gonna be a discussion about what's the cost. You know what I mean? So
I don't know. You don't sweats, bro.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean? Quick, you know, just...
Hey, man. Moving on.
We can spend a deep dive on this. I can spend an hour on this. Crap, man. This is whatever. All right, man. So Antonio Brown, he goes on The Shop, another LeBron produced show, and he unloads on Ben Roethlisberger and Shay Sharp.
Roethlisberger.
Yeah, call that man. Roethlisberger. I'm sorry, I missed that part. Called that man thinks he's the owner of the team. The funny part about this though is how the narrative is being shifted that Antonio Brown isn't a good teammate, and he's detrimental to the team, and we gotta let him go. And when I heard Antonio Brown talk, I got to be honest with you, I really was feeling what he was saying. You know, he was.
Listen, I was riding with him until he tried to slur Shay Sharp. Antonio Brown, you kick rocks, bro.
You're wrong.
Don't you ever in your life talk bad about Shay Sharp. Just because he on that mouth and that yak. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Listen, if that's how Shay get down, that's just how I get down.
You know, do something for two something.
You know what I'm saying?
We ride for Shay Sharp.
Absolutely.
And even trying to discredit the fact, in my opinion, the media, the whole narrative of the media has always, we've never been us in it. Like Stuart Scott was the last one I can say was with us. You know, Michael Smith was kind of us at
Yeah,
times.
Mike Smith and Jamel.
They were time, and they kind of forced all those people out. ESPN,
Stephen A, I give him his props too. Stephen A,
to a degree, he's a character of himself now. He doesn't seem like he puts in the work like he used to.
Yeah.
And I think Skip was a superpower in that. But ESPN has found a way to get rid of all that, and now that we have something in Fox Sports in Shay Sharp that kind of given us something that from an uncle aspect that we always loved. You know, just have that crazy uncle that do stuff, but you also got to listen to him sometimes too.
Right.
You know, I get it. But so that part was just hate. And that part also showed me that Shay Sharp is moving the needle more than he believes, more than we think. He's actually, he's the one out here.
Shay Sharp, man, listen, he's a cultural icon.
Absolutely. He wears, and he's a sneakerhead like us.
Absolutely.
So I'm with him on that. He takes L's, like we talked about last week, the Dornbeckers. He tweeted about that. You know, about taking that L. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know,
hey,
so
man. He really out here. He's for people, man.
Yeah, we've seen Shay Sharp on the prowl.
Yeah.
You know, shoot his shot via his show.
Yeah.
Swag, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
he's still trying to get Halle Berry, ain't he?
No, it's Murphy.
Oh yeah, Nicole Murphy.
He's after her.
Yeah,
and we know it. And the thing was, the internet is trying to set that up for him too.
One of the Flavor of Love girls were trying to get him. I don't think he ever responded.
Yeah, stay away from that. Yeah,
hey man, listen, smart man.
Yeah,
smart man. He know how to move.
Absolutely. Yeah. But Antonio Brown, though, he really broke it down to what was going on in Pittsburgh, and he got on Tomlin, called him a fake, and it said he has no control of the team. So they, you know,
boo, man. You know, I don't like when
you pulling everybody down.
Yeah, like I don't like that, man. I don't like that at all. Because it's, man, listen, when y'all was winning, everything was going good. You was all good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did he speak up for Mike Wallace when Mike Wallace got let go? I don't believe so. Nope. And Antonio Brown better be careful, man. He might end up suffering the same fate as Mike Wallace. Because where's Mike Wallace playing right now? Wasn't he with the Eagles?
He was. He got hurt.
Yeah, and then but he was with the Dolphins before that.
He's been
a
journeyman. Yeah, he's been a journeyman.
We ain't heard much from him.
No,
but when he was with the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, he was balling. He might have been number one receiver in the league for a while.
Right.
Antonio Brown, man, you can suffer the same fate, bro.
The thing with Antonio Brown, though, is every time we've seen a receiver and they coined diva receiver that speaks out against their quarterback, albeit black, white quarterback, whatever. Because remember, T.O. was going at it with Donovan McNabb.
Yeah.
So anybody that seems like the company man, the quarterback, which is like the extension of the
quarterback's always going to be the company man.
Yeah, man, he's always going to be
franchise.
Exactly, always going to be that way. But every receiver that's done what he is doing now, it doesn't end well with him.
Yeah, it never works out.
It never works out, man. Because teams worry he's going to do the same thing to our receiver or our quarterback.
You know what I'm saying? They need to take cues. Cause I don't think Randy Moss ever talked bad about.
No.
Even if he wasn't, you know what I'm saying, necessarily getting along there.
No.
He never talked. Even the Oakland Raider days when he was just getting paid.
Yeah.
You know
just getting paid. Just cashing them checks.
He never spoke bad about them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what you got to do, man. Keep cashing them checks and balling. Do what you listen. Matter of fact, you ain't even got the ball that much.
Right.
Just keep your mouth shut and do what you're supposed to do. And you know, hey man, you keep getting them checks.
Yeah, because you hide behind the thing of saying I'm passionate about my team and this and that. It's like they ain't trying to hear all that, man.
Man, listen.
You know?
Yeah, no. Listen, you come in, do your job, and leave, man. Like these football teams don't care nothing about you, man.
No.
And you don't need to care nothing about them, man. Just do what you're supposed to do. Get your money.
Right.
And I ain't mad at nobody trying to get their money. And stay out the way, man.
Yep.
Don't fall in love with these franchises and none of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It don't work like that.
I think he thought with the Steelers being such a historical team and having that brother, like they don't have many coaches. The Steelers might have had like 5 coaches in their whole thing. They wanted them. More than 5, but they have long tenure coaches all the time.
Right.
So I guess he might have felt that it was. But Ben has been the narrative for him. Like, how are they letting him get away with all this stuff? Because Ben was for Trudge there. Remember, he was the problem child. Remember, he wrecked his motorcycle crashing. Remember he coined a Rapelessburger for a little bit. Settled out of court with all that stuff. So. Antonio Brown hasn't had any issues,
right?
Other than just getting into it with Ben and looking like Wesley Snipes.
Whoa, man! Yeah, that blonde mustache, brother.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
man.
I don't know what you on, man.
Yeah, I don't know. How old is Antonio Brown though? I don't know. I don't
Too
care.
old. But you know what, man? To really put a nail on that, man. Mm-hmm. Listen, if Michael Jordan don't love the Bulls, shouldn't no player love a franchise, man?
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Shouldn't no player love a franchise?
True. And that's what we'll get into later in the pod, because I had a lot to talk about with that one, with players getting their own, just dictating their own careers.
Yeah.
And LeBron being the one issuing that. So we'll get to that later. But speaking of basketball, James Harden, he dropped 58 the other night on the Heat. Only player with more than one 50-point game this season. He has 6.
Yeah, man.
He's
MVP.
going dumb right now.
MVP,
yeah. MVP, man.
What happened to Paul George?
Paul George is sitting. And see that the whole sitting games, work overload or whatever. Like he sat the other night. Matter of fact, it was Friday.
Thursday.
Thursday.
Just last week he got fired up.
Yeah, he did.
He scored like 14 points, got fired up in the loss. Yeah.
James Harden's taking no games off.
At all, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doing what that team needs him to do.
Yeah, they finally broke the streak of 40 points. I think he had 36 that night or something.
Yeah. No, it was the 30-point streak got broke.
30-point streak got broke.
29.
Okay. I mean, trying to do the win, man. Chris Paul looks good.
Yeah, man.
He looks good. Hopefully he stays healthy.
They're clicking at the right time.
They are clicking at the right time. The season is coming to an end.
Yep.
So I'm. This is the best time in the NBA is when towards the end of the year.
Absolutely.
So I'm here for it. But James Harden, MVP, man.
Yep.
All right. So young boy, Trae Young.